And they'll get in a trips formation to throw the ball or to spread you out a little bit, which, not a true trips, but they'll have that F just off the edge there as a wing. So some of the stuff that Salem would do.
It's Rolla 1-2 against number 5 West Plains 3-0. That's coming up here on KDY and the video stream. You're invited to join us, and you can see the play-by-play action going on right there, and you can find that on YouTube and also on OzarkRadioNews.com and on our Facebook pages. The lineup of games around the area for tonight will include, first of all, in the Ozark Conference, the top of the schedule has Glendale taking it on Hillcrest tonight. Waynesville plays at Kickapoo. It'll be Lebanon going up against Bolivar, and Parkview will take on Camden tonight. That'll top off our Ozark Conference schedule. Around the area, Liberty plays at Ava, Cabul's at Houston, Willow Springs at Mountain Grove, and Salem plays at there. Getting close to kickoff time. It's coming up in just a few from Rolla, Missouri. It's Zizzer football tonight on Hot Country KDY. This has been our pregame. Coming up next, it'll be kickoff time as the Bulldogs take on the Zizzers on Hot Country KDY.
This has been the pregame show on Hot Country KDY. Stay tuned. Zizzer kickoff time is coming up next on your home for the Zizzers, KDY.
A broken magic wand just after turning the temps up is not something I anticipated. Now I am melting. I should have ordered a GeoComfort geothermal system instead of wasting money on a wand that hasn't worked in weeks. Staying comfortable wouldn't be a problem then.
Butler Heating and Air and GeoComfort can help. Call Butler Heating and Air in West Plains now for a free estimate on a GeoComfort geothermal system. Butler Heating and Air, your authorized GeoComfort geothermal dealer.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine.
West Plains Zizzers football on Hot Country KDY. Tonight's game is brought to you by
Zizzer Coin Laundry, Wilbanks Tire, West Plains Lock and Key, West Plains Bank and Trust Company, USA Mortgage, West Plains, Taylor Grubauge, Chevrolet, Buick GMC, along with Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, State Farm Insurance, Justin Shelby, SMP Quality Auto Glass, TLG Peterbilt, Pepsi Mid-America. Also brought to you by Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, Ozarks Healthcare, by Ozarks Hills Realty, Century 21, Monty's Outdoors, Long Electric, J&J Recovery, Hawkins Home and Lawn, Edgeler and Harper, Don's Auto Service, Kern Incorporated, Captain D's, Butler Heating and Air, by Bureau, Brown Furniture and Appliance, Bailey Chevrolet, Pontiac GMC, and by Assurance Realty.
And now West Plains Zizzers football on the official home of the Zizzers, Hot Country KDY.
Nice night in Rolla tonight. Good night for some high school football as we get it kicked off here in just a little while. And we're having the captains meet at midfield. I'm Harlan Hutchison, and Mr. Knight, Paul Knight, is out tonight. And 3 individuals who wanted to, but schedule wouldn't allow them to be here tonight. So it's me and Big Jim over here to my left, and he's doing the video, and I don't know what else.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Well, we're just about ready to watch and see who wins the toss and who defers to the second half, because that's the way this usually works. And the point is toss, and Rolla will defer, so that means that West Plains will get the football to start the ball game. So the starters for the ball game tonight, it'll be West Plains with the football to start things, and they'll be going south to north, and they'll have a little bit of a breeze to their back. And the captains for West Plains are Heston Miller, Jesse Hudson, Aiden Simpson, and also Quincy Doolittle. Now the starters for West Plains on the nose. Well, actually, go with the offense, because they're going to be out there first. Peyton Reynolds Justin Tuck, Magnus Sanders, Maddox Hawkins, and Garrett Mahan are across the front line. The tight end, Watson Hafer, still nursing a shoulder that's been giving him a lot of trouble, but he's listed as a starter tonight. Fullback is Big Dawson Howell. Tailback, Scap back, Heston Miller. Quarterback, Aiden Simpson. Jesse Hudson is the Z receiver, and Briggs Houston, who has really stepped up in the receiving corps the last game or so. He wears number 10, and he will be the X receiver. All right, we're about ready to start. The kicker is Micah Holman for the Bulldogs. They're in the maroon with white hats. Zizzers in white with black helmets. Line drive kick will go sideways to the left sideline, picked up there by Jesse Hudson. He circles wide, gets a block in the back, gets to the right corner, turns the corner, 30-yard line, 35, up the sideline. He may go. He's at the 40, he's at the 30, he's at the 20, the 10, and a touchdown to start the game. About a 90-yard return for Jesse Hudson, who starts the game with a bang on a long kick return that went from one sideline to the other, and no flags are down on the field.
What a way to start the game.
#63 in West Plains. We are USA Mortgage.
AS Acquisition Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS 227262. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. Headquarter 12140 Woodcrest Executive Drive, Suite 150, St. Louis, Missouri. 63141. Toll free 888-250-6522.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Chase Larson, who just kicked the extra point to give West Plains an early 7-0 lead, kicks this one away, and it is a deep kick. It lands at the 2 and goes in the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rolla at their own 20-yard line. Chase Larson's got a strong leg, and he can really drive the ball off the tee. On the defensive side for West Plains now, as Rolla comes down for their first offensive trip, nose tackle will be Woody Rogers. Defensive end, Miles Foster and Garrett Mahan. At linebacker, Carter McCracken and Alex Judd, along with Quincy Doolittle. Those kids have played terrific the last couple of weeks. Isaiah Jones also at a linebacker. He's played well. Ryan Kinslow and Will Stoffer are at the corners. First play to the left, and that's going to get a little, but not much else. Gain of about 3. Kinder, the ball carrier on the play on the handoff from Lyle, and they'll bring up 2nd down and close to 7 yards to go. Tackle made that time by Isaiah Jones. And the rest of the defense will feature at free safety Heston Miller and at strong safety Jesse Hudson. This time, 2 receivers left with a single running back for Lyle. The quarterback has 2nd down and 7. Busted play, turns it upfield, keeps his balance. It avoids the tacklers until he gets up to the 24. He ran a long way to pick up about 1.5 yards. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Brock Lyle, the quarterback for the Rolla Bulldogs. He's a 150-pound senior. And they'll bring the play in from the sideline. One of their receivers, Jason Stallworth, 5'11" sophomore, brings it. And he'll line up in the slot to the right. West Plains is going to go man-to-man on this coverage. Here's a quick pass out to the flat. The ball is caught, and the tackle is going to be made, not immediately, but eventually at the 27-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the play, a little inside slip screen there. And Jesse Hudson, when he saw that, he really blew up hard on the play. He came immediately when he saw what that receiver was doing and came up and helped turn that play in and turn it into a very short gain, only a gain of 2. Now it's 4th down. Kicker for the Rolla Bulldogs is junior Stephen Harris. He stands at his 15. Here's the kick, end over end, and it's going to be picked up by Kinslow, runs right, gets a block to the 45-yard line, 47, and he'll be stacked up there as the Rolla Bulldogs did pretty well on their coverage that time. Tackle made on coverage that time by Trustin Richards, 6-foot sophomore linebacker, and he stays on the field to play defense here. So West Plains up 7-0. We haven't run a play yet. It is such a kick in the stomach to start a football game. If you kick off to the other team and they run it back for a touchdown, you're down 7-0. You spotted them 7, and the game hasn't even started yet. Toss play running to the left. Heston Miller turns it up, turns it in. Flags go down. He'll be tackled after a gain of 6. But none of this is going to matter because there's going to be a holding penalty called on West Plains, probably around the 50-yard line. Joel Wyatt is acutely aware of the problems that penalties have posed for this year's team while he's been here, but that's been the case the last few years. As good as West Plains teams have been in recent years, their propensity to be penalized is kind of puzzling. It's now 1st down. About 18 yards to go, it looks like. Ball is at the 39. They got to get it to the 43 of Rolla. So out of the spread set this time. The Zizzers on 1st down at 18. Quarterback draw up the middle. Aiden Simpson finds a gap. 45-yard line. Knocked forward by one of his own linemen as he gets down to the 49. Good job on that play. Magnus Sanders hit him harder than anybody did. Magnus pushed him north and picked up another couple of yards. So it's now 2nd down and manageable, 2nd down and 8. This time, no wideouts. A double wing right toss play, lead blockers to the right side. Miller turns it up, gets it upfield a little bit, and it turns out to pick up about 4 yards. He gets to the 47-yard line of the Bulldogs. Clock running, 8:30 to go in the first quarter. From Lions Memorial Stadium in Rolla. So now the ball sits just above the big maroon R at midfield as the Zizzers in the white go right to left. 3rd down, 4 to go from the 47 of Rolla. Running play right up the middle. Hard contact. Tackle made. It looks like short of a 1st down at the 44. But that's all right because you can count on the fact that West Plains will be going for it here on 4th down and 1. Be a nice feather in the hat to push this thing down, get a 1st down, push it down, and get a touchdown, and build yourself an early lead and put Rolla in an early hole. Rolla lost last week by, essentially 3 touchdowns to Glendale. Held them to 33 points. 4th down and 1, toss play, running left. Can Miller get to the corner, turns it up, gets on 1st down, bounces off 2 tacklers up the left side, 35-30, 25-yard line. And he is piggybacked from behind out of bounds, and he'll be out at the 20-yard line. So a gain of 23 on the play for Heston Miller. That play didn't look very promising at the beginning because it originated kind of deep. Down by Jesse Hudson. A 3 and out for Rolla, and now West Plains picks up a 1st down on 4th down, 1st and 10 from the 20 of Rolla. Quarterback draw, big hole for Simpson up the middle, 15-yard line, inside the 15, down to near the 12. And that'll be a gain of 8, maybe a little more than that. Pretty much anything West Plains has done on this drive, Rolla has not been able to do anything with. So now you've got a little house money, 2nd down and 2 to go. Trying to use terms tonight that Jim Lambert recognizes. It's 2nd down and 2 from the 12. Counter play up the right side, and Conyers on the carry. He gets a 1st down to the 9-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 3 and a 1st down for West Plains. Lucas Conyers with the carry, his first of the night. And now on that note, he'll come out. Heston Miller will come in. Aiden Simpson gets to play it from the sideline from Coach Joel Wyatt. Now 1st and goal to go from the 9-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, tight end left, toss play running to the right. Miller hesitates, turns the corner, and is knocked out of bounds after picking up maybe a yard on the play. Maybe a yard down to the 8-yard line. So we're inside the 6-minute mark. Clock stops on that play out of bounds. And so far, Rolla's run 3 plays. And West Plains holding on to it here, trying to pound it in after forcing a punt on a 3-and-out. First quarter, 5:55 left. Clock stopped for now. West Plains out of the I formation. Now they're going to line up the spread. Conyers to the right of the quarterback, Aiden Simpson. On 2nd and goal, the whistle blows. It looked like they were going to run that quarterback draw again, but dead ball foul is going to be the call. Illegal procedure against West Plains. Joel Wyatt encouraging his team to concentrate. Simpson comes to the sideline, gets the play, and comes back. So now, with the 5-yard penalty, it's 1st and goal from the 13-yard line. There's Watson Hafer over on the right end. He is one to watch in this situation, a tight end. Staggered backs roll out to the right side. Toss play underneath. It's caught by Hafer. Gets inside to 5. Spins forward. He may get in, and he's in for a touchdown. And a flag goes down at the end of the play, right as the touchdown was signaled. A 13-yard touchdown pass play to Watson Hafer. So we'll see what the penalty is. The flag's down at the 1-yard line. And we're waiting for the referee to come to midfield and give the signal, whether it's a touchdown or we got a penalty. One official side judge gave a touchdown sign. Illegally aiding the runner is called. You never see that called anymore.
I don't know what that is.
That's getting behind the guy with the ball and pushing forward.
I thought you were supposed to do that.
You would get that impression from watching about any football game. But evidently, here tonight, they mark it from the point of the foul, so that wipes out the touchdown. They move it back to the 11-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal to go from the 11. We've got so much room on this other side of the Zizzers are on the right hash mark. That same play, just run it to the other side. I don't think there's any way they can cover both the keeper receiver and Hafer now, who's lined up in the slot to the left side. Let's see if they go that way. Fake it. Simpson runs it down to the 10, and that's all. No gain on the play to speak of. The tackle made by Tristan Richards. For Rolla, it'll be 3rd down and goal to go from the 10. Well, we saw it in the game at Glendale. Chase Larson can kick the football. He kicked nearly a 30-yard field goal up at Glendale. He's got plenty of leg to kick one from this far if need be. But right now it's 3rd and goal from the 10. Staggered eye to the right side. Wingman to the right. And now they'll change the play. No, they're going to call timeout. 5:01 to go in the first quarter from Rolla. The score 7-0 West Plains. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Hello, my name is Hazel Patel. My husband and I purchased a
In Rolla, where the Bulldogs trail West Plains 7-0. Zizzers on an opening kickoff return of 90 yards by Jesse Hudson have the lead and now are faced with a 3rd down and goal to go from the Rolla 10-yard line. So after the timeout, the Zizzers come out with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and that's Hafer with a one-on-one over there. And now fullback in motion to the right. Back to pass. Simpson screen play. Oh, wow, is this ever set up? And he gets it to Jesse Hudson, who trots in the end zone for the touchdown. Or that was Miller. Miller on the reception that time. And there was nobody out there. And an easy track into the end zone for Heston Miller on a touchdown pass. It covered 10 yards. And West Plains now up 13-0. Well, they did kind of the same thing the other way, only this time they just set up the raw screenplay, and Heston Miller was wide open. The swinging gate swings back from the sideline to the middle of the field, and now we'll line up for the extra point. Chase Larson at 4:53 to attempt the extra point. And now the snap, low, hold down, kick is up, and it is good. So 4:53 to go in the first quarter from Rolla. The Zizzers lead the Bulldogs 14-0. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Hi, Zizzer fans. It's the Long Brothers again.
Do you know what we love most about Zizzers football?
Cheerleaders?
Popcorn? Goodbye! Sure. We also love that it brings the community together to celebrate one thing we can all agree on, the love of our town.
So thank you, West Plains athletes, parents, fans, teachers, and coaches.
Thank you for your continued support of Long Electric.
Long Electric, 293-6884.
Hawkins Home and Lawn.
Need home appliances? Hi, this is Anna. Do you know that Hawkins Home and Lawn in West Plains and in Mountain Grove has something you will really like? It's called Price Match. Every day, we will match all the big box stores' prices on home appliances. That's right, no more driving to the big city or big stores. We have it all locally and at great prices and the largest selection and inventory in the area. Stop by, call us, or go online at hawkinshomeandlawn.com.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Here comes the kickoff after the West Plains score, and it's a high bouncing kick, and it's picked up back at the 12-yard line, and it'll be returned to the 20, 25, 30-yard line, 32-yard line. That ball may have popped out momentarily, but it's covered by Rock Lyle, their quarterback, on the return that time. Tackle for West Plains by Lucas Conyers. We haven't talked about West Plains special teams very often this season, but they've done really well, I think, in covering kicks, returning kicks. We saw that at the outset. Here we go with a single back, 3 to the left, and offside is the tight end who jumped way early, trying to steal the right side. Nash Crouch, the tight end on this side of the line, came across before the snap. So it's first down and 10. Now it's first down and 15. First and 15 with 4:41 to go. First quarter of play. This time more of a pro formation with the quarterback, Brock Lyle, under center. Takes the snap, turns it up himself, and is tackled immediately. And that time, Alex Judd with a very good open field tackle after a gain of maybe one. I really think, well, number one, the West Plains defense has gotten better each game. Even though they gave up 28 at Glendale, I thought they played really well. And last week through a shutout against Hillcrest. But West Plains linebackers are really pretty solid. Back to throw on 3rd and long. Long down the right sideline. Got a receiver open, but it's overthrown and incomplete. Got to see a little speed there from Jason Stallworth, but the quarterback, Brock Lyle, had a little bit too much on that one and overthrew him by about 5 yards. So now, well, after the penalty, it's still going to be third down. Third down and about 13. They have to get the ball to the 40, their own 42 yards. To the left. He rolls. He throws underneath. The ball dipped in the air, and it's incomplete. Somebody got a hand on that pass over on the boundary that time, and no one had a real good shot at picking it off before it hit the turf. But all the same, it's fourth down. So Rolla's still in search of their first down of the ball game. Clock stopped at 3:54. And they'll punt the ball from their own 17-yard line. Good rush. Ball is away. Kinslow has it at the 37-yard line, tries to get to the wall on the left, now reverses field, turns it up, 45, flag down. And the tackle made it about the 45-yard line, but the flag is down on the Rolla side of the 50. And very seldom is this against the defensive team. And in this case, it's not. It's going to be illegal use of hands against West Plains. So we'll back it up a little bit, and West Plains will have the football for the second time on offense tonight. First down and 10, 35-yard line of West Plains. And it has been all West Plains and about every facet of the game so far. Simpson will line up right underneath the center with a staggered eye to the right, and will fake it and roll and throw to the sideline. The ball is caught by the fullback, and that's going to be a nice gain, a nice pickup on that play. The fullback, Dawson Howell, with the reception and the pickup of almost 8 yards on the play. Second down and 2. Second down, 2 yards to go. Play clock is down to 15, plenty of time. West Plains comes up slowly to the line. Two receivers right, wide side of the field, left, nobody. Toss play short side, and there's Miller, and he puts the pads down and picks up the necessary yardage for a first down. He needed 2, and he got 3 up to the 46-yard line of West Plains. And, well, closer to the 47. It's first down and 10. Now under 3 minutes to go in the first. West Plains is on the far hash mark going right to left, and the West Plains bench is on that side, so very easy for Aiden Simpson to confer and hear from Joel Wyatt on the West Plains sideline. His team is off to a 3-0 start. Here's a snap option play left. Turns it up inside 50-yard line, 45-yard line, broken tackle down to the 40-yard line. Aiden Simpson with a terrific run to pick up a 13 yards and a first down. There's one thing about him. he is not shy to make some contact, and he will move that ball in a straight line upfield. And he'll take on, at that time he took on some tacklers and was able to break the tackler. So Wyatt's got a lot of faith in this kid. He's just talked glowingly of him, Aiden Simpson, as the year got started. Thinks he is quite capable of doing some really good things. 1st and 10 from the 40 of Rolla. Roll out pass to the right. Pumping, rolling, and now throwing against the grain, and the ball is incomplete. Tried to get the ball on the far sideline. Briggs Houston, and that ball was incomplete. That was more a matter of just don't throw an interception or take a sack there. So 1:42 left in the first quarter. Paul Knight is out tonight. Nate Hudson's in the studio. Jim Lambert's taking care of the video, as always, right here to my left. As we broadcast from the 50-yard line in the press box. It's now 2nd down and 10. I formation again. Man in motion from the right is Jesse Hudson. He stops toss play. They have it sealed to the corner. Turning it up is Miller. Skips through a hole and is held up, and he pulls tacklers with him inside the 35 down near the 32-yard line. Heston Miller with another nice run. That's going to be very close, just short of a first down. That's a gain of 9, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Not only has West Plains been able to gain a 2-touchdown lead, but they've controlled the pace of the game and looking at perhaps having the football to start the second quarter inside the red zone, maybe. We still have 1:05 to go in the first quarter. It's a 31-yard line of Rolla right now, and it's 3rd down and 1. And now it's going to be right up the middle with Simpson trying to get the first down on the quarterback sneak. They did not give him the first down. That was short. Went on kind of a quick count that time. They're not going to measure. Evidently, you got to get the ball right on the 30, and it's probably a foot away. Double wing. Howell motions over to the left end. Single back Miller. Toss play. Here he goes to the corner, turns it up, and breaks through and gets a first down. And that was really close to breaking for the distance. Rolla in their goal line defense. He got through that first wave, and one of the linebackers got a piece of him and brought him down. But not before he picks up 3 yards and a first down for West Plains, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter with the score. West Plains leading Rolla 14-0. Back in a minute on KDY.
So the kids come home every day with a backpack full of homework that you have to help them with. Who knew 5th grade math was so hard? This really cuts into the time you have to work on your own homework. The laundry. Load up and drop off all your laundry at Zizzer Coin Laundry on Porter Wagner and West Plains. They will wash, dry, fold, and even press your clothes if you want them to. They will do everything. But put it away. Zizzer Coin Laundry next to R&R Tire in West Plains, because sometimes you need help with your homework too.
Some things you might not know about getting keys made for your vehicle. You do not have to go to the dealer to get keys made and programmed, and you do not have to wait for a company from the big city to drive down and do it for you either, which also means you do not have to pay expensive tow bills to get your car to the dealer. West Plains Lock and Key can cut and program keys for most vehicles new and old, and will come to you. Call West Plains Lock and Key 256-8862, where tradition meets technology.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
What a good start to this football game. It's 14-0. West Plains has the football, threatening for a third time. They scored 2 touchdowns, only one with the offense. The other came on a kickoff return to start the game by Jesse Hudson that covered about 90 yards. And now West Plains comes out on first down and 10. The ball is marked at the 27-yard line of Rolla. I formation. The tailback this time is Lucas Conyers from the 27, and a whistle blows before we get the ball snapped. Illegal procedure, West Plains. They'll move it back to the 32. And so on first down and 15 from the 32-yard line. Play action, roll out. Simpson has to get away from pressure. Now tucks it away, runs upfield, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, or close to it, to the 32-yard line. And they're not going to move the yard marker on the far side, so he did get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down and 10. Rolla able to get a pretty good pass rush, a little bit of pressure that time that flushed Aiden out of the pocket. Now the spread formation, two receivers, Hudson and Hafer, are wide out to the right side. And two receivers left as well. Out to the flat, it's caught by Hudson, has a lead blocker, and Hafer up the right sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5, and dives, and a touchdown. I'm looking for a penalty flag, and there's one. They're going to call probably Watson Hafer for holding downfield. And to be honest, I wasn't watching that close. I mean, it was obvious he was blocking downfield, but I was watching Jesse Hudson to see if he could stay in bounds down about the 10-yard line. He did. He dove in, but there's another touchdown taken off the board. So Watson Hafer had a touchdown call back, and Jesse Hudson's had a touchdown call back tonight. So where will this move it? They mark it off from where the foul took place, so it's going to be second down and 14 yards to go, and the ball is on the 31-yard line. Now for Rolla. Now of Rolla. West Plains on offense, three receivers. The wide man to the left is Hudson, and the slot is Hafer. Quick screen inside, pass caught by Hudson, tries to get to the sideline, does, 20-yard line. Another flag is on the play. He goes up the sideline and in for a touchdown, and this play is going to be called back. Yep. So that's three touchdowns called back tonight. Joel Wyatt is amazed on the far sideline. Thinking penalties. So now what is it? Second down and 14, I'm going to say. Second down and about 14. Well, 15. Closer to 15. Second down and 15. 11 minutes to go in the first half. So this time, Briggs Houston will be a wing to the right with two receivers right, Hudson and Hafer. Back to throw, screen pass out to the flat. Picked up by Hudson. Nope. Ball bounced, incomplete. So now West Plains is looking at third down and long. Of course, you don't have to get all of it in one play. If you can just get about half of it here, that puts you in a pretty good spot. So the Zizzers come out in the white with the black numerals and black hats. Third down and long. Back to throw it, Simpson. He throws deep to the left corner. He's got a guy there, and this ball is incomplete, broken up in the far corner of the end zone. Bulldogs had double coverage by Owen Kucher, who was the guy on the deflection that time in the end zone. Heston Miller had double coverage, so that'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down and 15. West Plains will leave the offense on the field with 10:50 to go. Single back to the right of Aiden Simpson. From the 32, man in motion is Howell to the right. Rolling out to the right, stopping, looking, throwing back, incomplete. They tried to throw the screen pass to the left side to Miller, and the ball was out of his reach, incomplete. So it's 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Rolla Bulldogs as they get the ball on a turnover on downs. So Rolla needed that. They needed that in a really bad way because things were not trending their way, and that's the first thing that really has broke their way so far. It's 1st and 10. Brock Weil brings his team to the line of scrimmage, and he will fake it, run left to the corner, tries to get to the corner, hesitates, 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds. He's going to be out of bounds at 49. That's a 17-yard gain and a first down for the Bulldogs. Rolla will be looking now at 1st down and 10 from their own 49-yard line. Receivers 2 to the right. Split backfield, veer offense here. Handoff, running play over the tackle to the left, and a nice little play will pick up 2 or 3 yards. Isaiah Jones gets credit for another tackle. And back in the ball game for West Plains will be Garrett Mahan on the defensive line. He's over on the right end. 2nd down and 7 from 48 of West Plains, running play right, and that'll pick up 3 yards, maybe 4. Here the West Plains 44-yard line. Tackle made that time by Alex Judd. Miles Foster also gets credit for a tackle. And it's going to be 3rd down, 3 yards to go for Rolla. John Franks is the head coach of this Rolla football team, and boy, he's done a nice job in the years that he has been here. Rolla, at least in years where they're not real good, are competitive. Ozark Conference is tough this year. Here's a running play to the right. Quarterback Keeson is sacked in the backfield, and a terrific play, and there he is once again. Isaiah Jones came across, and he read the quarterback all the way and dumped him for a loss of about 3 yards. So now at the 46-yard line, 4th down, 4th and 5 to go. They've got to get the ball to the 41. Brock Lyle will bring up a single back with 2 wide to the right side on 4th and 5. Rolls to the right. He throws to the right, and that ball is caught, and a first down and out of bounds on the far side around the 26-yard line as Heston Miller made the stop. Tackle made that time by Nick Shelton, or the reception that time by Nick Shelton. Pushed out of bounds by Heston Miller, and a first down. And that stops the clock with 8:41 to go in the first half. First quarter went by pretty quick. Second quarter, molasses in winter. Seems like we played a half hour, and we played, according to the clock, 3.5 minutes. Running play left, and there'll be a gain of 3, maybe 4 on that tackle. Seitz gets credit for the tackle that time. On the run, Caden Kinder, a 5'8" sophomore running back. Now it's Rolla on 2nd down and about 4 yards to go, just shy of the 20. Trying to get back in the ball game here. Inside counter play, Kinder with the draw, gets it up near the 16-yard line. That's very close to the first down.
With the carry, brought down by 63, Miles Foster.
And so they'll toss the ball to the sideline. We're going to have a measurement. Bad angle, hard to tell from here if it is, just as it always is, a guess. But it looks like it is going to be a first down. West Plains kids is laying on the. Oh, it was Jesse Hudson was laying on the ground, lining up the football with the yardstick. Well, that shouldn't be. Jim said that it looks like they're lining the football up with where the yardsticks are. I think it's a first down, but I'm not positive. It's a first down.
And that's a first down.
7:46 to go, and the way Rolla has to look at this is we haven't been in the ball game at all to this point, and if we can get a touchdown here, then it is a football game again. And West Plains has had 3 touchdowns called back on penalties tonight, leading 14-0. I mean, that's really the story of the game because by all rights it should be 35-0 right now. Here's the quarterback with a handoff over the left guard, and that will move the ball down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Quarterback hands off to Caden Kinder, the running back that time. Tackle credited that time to Woody Rogers, playing on the nose. 2nd down and 5. Under center, running play left. Keats tries to bounce it wide, gets tripped up, keeps his balance, and now is finally brought down. Good play that time by Jesse Hudson at the 10-yard line. So a gain of maybe a yard. Now it's 3rd down and 5. This is a pretty large play for the Rolla offense in the greater scheme of this football game. Because they are desperate for a score here before halftime. 14-0. West Plains on top. So you would guess probably the quarterback doing something. He's been their best player so far. Roll out play to the right. Lyle looks. He looks. The flag is down. A throw. The ball is swatted out of bounds. Incomplete. And if it is holding, is what it should be, where the flag is thrown, or an illegal shift, well, that's good too. Illegal shift against Rolla. If the Zizzers decline, it'll be 4th down. 4th down and a short 5. And West Plains, Coach Joel Wyatt will decline that and bring up 4th down. That shows a little confidence in your defense, and West Plains defense has been able to rise to the occasion so far this year. Timeout call, 6:11 to play in the first half. 14-0 West Plains. Back in a minute on KDY.
If you're buying or selling real estate, you need an agent that'll dot all the I's and cross all the T's. At Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, they take pride in their customer-focused approach to every situation. Century 21 has an office in every state with a global referral network that greatly expands your reach in the market. Century 21 has been voted the most respectable in the industry. Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, 1822 Porter Wagner in West Plains. Don't settle for average.
For anything you need around the office, think Bureau. Office furniture? Think Bureau. Pens, paper, forms? Think Bureau. Cleaning and janitorial supplies? Think Bureau. Need supplies but you don't have time to get it? Think Bureau. They deliver. So for anything you need for the office, think Bureau. Stop by and see them just off the square in West Plains or online at thinkbureau.com. Bureau, 202 West Main in West Plains.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
All right, it's 4th down and 5 with 6 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first half. Rolla is going to go for it from the 11, and you would guess again the quarterback will roll out, and he will. He'll try to get to the sideline, and he tries to get to the corner, gets a first down and out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Brock Lyle, the quarterback, no shock there. And they have not really shown the ability to throw the ball from the pocket, and he likes to roll out. But I got to believe that at least half the time when he rolls out, especially to his right, that he's looking to run the football. And Brock Lyle, the 5'11", 150-pound senior, that's a first down. And a big first down for Rolla. Now they're looking at 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. West Plains will stack the line up front. Quarterback will hand off left, and not enough. They got it down to the 1 before Judd put the kibosh on that. McCracken also in on the stop. Carter McCracken still wearing that cast on his hand. In on the stop. And even with the cast, he had an interception for a touchdown in last week's game against Hillcrest. Here we go on 2nd down and goal. From the 1, quick snap, quarterback sneak, bottled up, leans forward, touchdown. From the 1-yard line, quarterback sneak. Still the best play in the world down on the goal line. So the Bulldogs get the score on a 1-yard run by Lyle with 5:27 left to go in the first half. Extra point attempt is ready to go. Here's a snap down the hole. Good. The kick is a line drive, and it just got over the crossbar for Micah Holman. So 5:27 to go in the first half, and Rolla has got the lead in half. They trail West Plains 14-7. Back in a minute on KDY.
Howdy, mateys. Captain D here. I just came up with a great way to serve my scrumptious fish. A fish sandwich. I got Cajun catfish sandwiches, spicy giant fish sandwiches, and southern-style flounder sandwiches. So don't flounder around. Get into Captain D's and try one of my sandwiches, invented by me. Hey, while you're here, come by and try my seafood gumbo for lunch or for dinner. Captain D's is a winner.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
HirschEquipment.com. This is a game changer for anyone looking for equipment. That's because all of Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply's equipment inventory is now listed on one site. You can find tractors, lawn equipment, trailers, livestock equipment, pre-owned inventory, and more. In fact, you can go to the site and get a quote and get the value of your trade. Now, there's no reason to put it off. Get what you need today with the help of HirschEquipment.com.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Well, this time Rolla decides not to kick the ball deep. Fool us once, but the short kickoff picked up by Briggs Houston, who gets it to the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Still a lot of time to go in the half. .5:21 left in the first half. Let's see if West Plains goes back to the running game here. Out of the straight eye set, Miller at tailback, Howells at fullback. Man in motion toward the line. Screen play out to the side, and they break it. Their 40-yard line, 45-50, and there goes Hudson up the side and out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Rolla. Quick strike right there. Gain on the play of 26 yards. .26-yard pickup, that little quick screen play. And if the receiver can get a block out there on the outside, that gives him an alley to run through, and Jesse Hudson ran like the wind there. Still a lot of time to go. 5:12 to go in the half. West Plains has scored 2 touchdowns and have 3 called back. On first down from the 39, a little swing pass. It's caught by Miller, spins away from a tackler, tries to get to the side, turns it upfield, tries to get something out of it, picks up 2 near the 37-yard line. Now, that kind of play there is the kind of play that a little bit later on you can fake that pass, take a step back, and Briggs Houston will be running a post pattern right down the middle of the field. And that can open up in a pretty big way. One of the safeties into taking a step the wrong way, and then the whole thing opens up. Under center, toss play running left on 2nd and 8. Miller, 35, 30-yard line, 25-yard line, turns it up, 20-yard line. And he's tackled down near the 15, And that's another big gain of 23 on the play and a first down for West Plains. And our scan of the field for penalty flags is negative this time. So the clock still running, 4:15 to go in the half. No reason to get in a big hurry here. You got all the time you need inside the red zone at the 16. Now out of the eye, let's see if they attack him straight ahead with Dawson Howell at fullback, Conyers at the tail. Conyers gets the handoff, turns it inside. He's at the 15-yard line down near the 12, and that's a gain of nearly 5 yards. Lucas Conyers, really good at reading and hitting the hole. And we have one of the Bulldogs a little dinged up. He'll have to come out of the ball game. And so a substitution will be made here. The player is moving under his own power, so that's the best. He's smiling, laughing, and waving at the girls, so he's all right. 3:10 to go in the first half. Injured Bulldog was, I'm not sure. I want to say 31, but he's not on the roster. 34. I should have used my glasses. That was Kennedy Curse, the injured player, but again, he's moving off the field under his own power. Timeout on the field, 3:05 to go in the first half. 14-7 West Plains in Rolla. Back in a minute on KDY.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Hello, my name is Hazel Patel. My husband and I purchased a home through Assurance Realty with Angie Worley as our real estate agent. We were very happy with the process from start till the end. We have been very happy with her services.
Hi, this is Angie Worley with Assurance Realty. If you have property to sell in either Missouri or Arkansas, we are the brokerage for you. Call 417-372-5420 and ask how we can help prepare your home for a smooth transaction. And remember, at Assurance Realty, it's all about you.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Second down and 6 for West Plains. The ball is at the Rolla 12-yard line. West Plains leads 14-7, trying to add to it here. Aiden Simpson fakes, goes to the left, and he is going to be wrapped up in a loss of 1. Garrett Mahan had two maroon jerseys he was trying to block as Aiden Simpson faked the play up the middle and got driven back to the 15-yard line. So that'll take the clock down to about 2 minutes to go before the half as West Plains snaps it here. Third down and 9. We haven't run the option play very much this year. This would be a great spot for that. Wide side of the field is to the right. Simpson fakes, pump fake, throws to the corner, and receiver falls down. Watson Hafer, but there's no penalty flag thrown. West Plains was hoping for.
There was a flag.
Oh, there was. It's against us. Illegal shift against West Plains. Let's see if they take it or decline it. They'll probably decline it. Fourth down and 9. West Plains now at the 15-yard line, so they need 9. They can get a first down if they get it just to the 6-yard line. And so Simpson gets the call, gets his players out. Miller split out wide to the left side. Hudson to the right, and Hafer is in the right slot. Briggs Houston on the wing. Here's a pass over the middle, high, caught by Briggs Houston. Makes a move inside and has a first down. It's first and goal to go. No penalty flags on the play. Down to the 3. It's a gain of 12, and the clock will continue to run now. Big clutch play that time. Clutch throw by Aiden Simpson. Clutch catch by Briggs Houston, and a first down for West Plains. At the 3 now, trying to make it a 2-touchdown game once again. Clock down to 1:48. Play clock down to 10 seconds. 2 receivers out to the right side. Simpson hands off left. Miller hesitates, stutter step, pulls forward, and he is in for a touchdown. Heston Miller from 3 yards out. And that increases the lead. That's his second touchdown of the night, and that makes it a 20-7 game. Three-yard run, and now Larson, the extra point 10. West Plains has hit all attempts from extra point range, and the third one is up, high, long, and now with 1:33 to go in the half, our score 21-7. West Plains leads at Rolla, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is, ta-da! Justin Shelby State Farm. State Farm agent Justin Shelby is your go-to agent in Houston and West Plains for the service you deserve at the price you want. Call Justin Shelby State Farm for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
At West Plains Bank and Trust Company, we're making things easier. After September 18th, you can expect a new online banking experience that will make it easier to access your money. Account numbers, card numbers, and online bank usernames will stay the same. You'll choose a new password for online banking, but you'll keep the same password from now on. Visit westplainsbank.com for more information or call 417-256-2147 to hear about how we're making things easier for you at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
West Plains is on top, 21-7. Line drive kick on the ensuing kick right through the legs of the deep receiver, Brock Lyle, and goes into the end zone. So that'll bring up first down and 10 for Rolla. First down and 10, the Bulldogs. See how brave they feel. Oh, man, we got lots of folks watching tonight. Our live stream, Roger Good, holding up the pride of Kentucky from Paducah, rooting for the Zizzers. Lee Freeman with us. Here's a first and 10. Quarterback will keep it, tries to go wide. McCracken ain't having any of that, and neither are the other white shirts on defense, as Garrett Mahan came in and helped on the tackle, gain of 1, clock down to 1:20. Who else is watching? Gabe Garrison. Haven't talked to Gabe in a long time. James Jones, Jr., James Jones, James Hurt. And now back to throw. The throw to the near sideline. That ball is caught. Jason Stallworth, the sophomore, on the reception. And that's a pickup of 11 yards on the play. Dave Thomas. Hey, Dave has a birthday this weekend, by the way, on Sunday. Happy birthday ahead of time to Dave. Mark Inman's on our broadcast live stream tonight, so is Randy Pace, history lesson expert. First down and 10. Roll out pass to the right. Lyle pressured. Chase to the sideline, and he's out of bounds. I'll stop the clock after a gain of maybe 2 yards with 1:03 to go. And so the clock stopped. It's second down, 9 yards to go. (21-7). if you're just tuning in to see kind of what's going on here, we can tell you that West Plains, by all rights, probably should have 35 points right now, if not 42 points. 3 touchdowns called back. West Plains jumped offside, handoff in the backfield. Hit made. Is there no flag? There's no flag on the play. There'll be a loss of a yard back at the 30-yard line. And they're calling timeout. Really? On 3rd and 9? Okay. Timeout, minute timeout. Score 21-7. West Plains back in a minute on KDY.
If you want to prove to your neighbors that you own land, you need a deed. But if you want to prove it to yourself, you need a tractor. That's why Coyote's made 2 all-new subcompact tractor models, the CS2220 and CS2520, feature drive-over mid-mount mower option and 22 25-horsepower Coyote diesel engines. They also come with available loader with quick attach bucket, standard, and available backhoe. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, today at Lunch Equipment. Coyote, we dig dirt.
Wilbanks Tire in West Plains is your stop for any auto or tire repair you may need. Wilbanks Tire has been in business in West Plains since 1978, so they are well established and reliable in the community. Open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains. Call the guys at Wilbanks Tire for tire specials and for auto and tire repair. 256-9571. 256-9571. Wilbanks Tire, proud supporter of the West Plains Zizzers.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
3rd down play for Rolla, and they'll take the quarterback around the corner. He'll get pushed out of bounds. That's not a first down. He's going to be pushed out at the 37-yard line. So I'm not really sure why Rolla did that. I know you're down 21-7, but that's better than being down 28-7, which is what they're flirting with right here. West Plains will get the ball back. Rylan Kinslow's going to stand back at his 33. 3rd time that Rolla's had to punt the football tonight. Ball's away. Really good kick. Real good kick. Fair catch called for back at the 27-yard line, so that's where West Plains will get it with 49 seconds to go. You would expect West Plains here to not necessarily sit on it, even though they have the ball back in their own end at the 27-yard line. But whatever they do will probably be something relatively safe, but little screen plays, slip screens, slants, things like that. Most of the time are low risk, so let's see what happens. Lucas Conyers is the running back, 3 wide to the left, and Heston Miller is wide to the right side. And they're going to help on him. Little toss play, little slip screen to the left side. Catch is made, and a nice run up near the 40-yard line for West Plains. Jesse Hudson on the reception and the run. We're down to 42 seconds in high school. The clock stops. They're moved. And the time starts again. West Plains comes up quickly. 30 seconds and counting. With a 21-7 lead. Aiden Simpson. Under center. Man in motion left is Lucas Conyers. Screen play left side. Another screen, and that's not going to go anywhere. As Heston Miller was pushed out of bounds. Really nowhere to go on that short side of the field. With 17 seconds left. So 2nd down now. And unless West Plains is inclined to throw the football down the field. And now they line up in a full stack and now split out 2 to the right. Man in motion to the right. Let's see if they throw it downfield here. Not much rush. Roll out to the right side. On the run, a little toss is going to go out of bounds with 11 seconds to go. And it'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go. Simpson had nowhere to throw it. It looked like they were going to try to get the ball deep down the right side that time, but Aiden Simpson had some pressure from behind and had to get rid of the football. So 11 seconds left, 3rd down and 8. Again, it would be Rolla is going to, of course, watch for something deep here, and a whistle and a timeout. With 11 seconds to go in the half, the score, West Plains 21, Rolla 7 on KDY.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
11 seconds left in the first half. West Plains leads the game 21-7. And West Plains led before either team ran a play from the offensive line of scrimmage because Jesse Hudson returned the opening kick 90 yards for a touchdown. 11 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd down and 8 from the 42, their own 42-yard line. Man in motion. They'll fake it to Hudson. Back to throw it. He's wanting to chuck it, and now he's going to take off up the field. It's out of bounds, gets a first down with 3 seconds to go as he goes out at the 48-yard line of Rolla. The scoreboard indicates that West Plains has a timeout left. Then timeout called by West Plains. 3 seconds to go in the half. 21-7. Zizzers back in a minute on KDY.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today. 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Last play of the first half. Simpson rolls to the right, throws underneath to Miller, and he can't come up with it at the 32-yard line of Rolla, and we're at halftime with the score now. The West Plains Zizzers 21 and Rolla Bulldogs 7. And we're back in just a few minutes on Hot Country KDY.
If you're buying or selling real estate, you need an agent that'll dot all the I's and cross all the T's. At Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, they take pride in their customer-focused approach to every situation. Century 21 has an office in every state with a global referral network that greatly expands your reach in the market. Century 21 has been voted the most respectable in the industry. Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, 1822 Porter Wagner in West Plains. Don't settle for average.
Get a great deal on Kubota tractors at Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment, like the 3302 package. Get a 4-wheel drive, 33 horsepower Kubota with box blade Kubota loader and Land Pride bush hog for 0 down, $341 per month with 2.49 APR for 84 months. Now through 9/30/22. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Hi, this is John Edgeler. Remember, we are 2 names you can trust: Edgeler and Harper and Kubota, West Plains and Mountain Grove.
Summer is winding down, but you still need to stay on top of your game when it comes to the outdoors. Monty's Outdoors at the Southern Hills Shopping Center has game cameras. It's time to get pictures of those big bucks. Also, all kinds of great fishing tackle. And don't forget camouflage and hunting boots. You'll find it all at Monty's Outdoors, where your next adventure starts.
When it's time for new tires, Don's Auto Service in West Plains needs to be your first stop. Right now, you can get up to $75 back plus an added bonus of up to $75 more when you use the Goodyear credit card. Rebates paid by Goodyear Visa prepaid card on purchases made now through September 30th, 2022. Stop in or give them a call today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
If you happen to be in an accident, keep this in mind. You have a choice in who tows your vehicle. So make the right choice and call 256-7628 for J&J Recovery and Towing of West Plains. They answer the calls 24/7. They will get to you fast and take your vehicle to the destination of your choosing. So if you're in a wreck, breakdown, or whatever reason you might need a tow, make the right choice and call J&J Recovery and Towing 256-7628.
Hi, Zizzer fans. It's the Long Brothers again.
Do you know what we love most about Zizzers football?
Cheerleaders?
Popcorn? Goodbye! Sure. We also love that it brings the community together to celebrate one thing we can all agree on, the love of our town.
So thank you, West Plains athletes, parents, fans, teachers, and coaches.
Thank you for your continued support of Long Electric.
Long Electric, 293-6884.
Are you in the market for a new home here in southern Missouri? Hi, this is Michaela Jones with USA Mortgage. I have over 20 years experience in real estate lending and can help guide you through the process. When you're ready for a loan, find me on Facebook or in the Silver Springs Business Complex, just off Bypass 63 in West Plains. We are USA Mortgage.
JS Acquisition Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS 227262. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. Headquarter 12140 Woodcrest Executive Drive, Suite 150, St. Louis, Missouri. 63141. Toll free 888-250-6522.
Get to Brown Furniture and Appliance in downtown West Plains. They're fully stocked with Ashley sectionals with many styles and colors to choose from. Do you need a freezer with deer season coming up? Grab an upright or chest-type freezer in stock now. While you're there, pick out an entertainment center for a stylish place for your TV while you watch the big game. They start at only $479.99. Get 24 months no interest with approved credit. Brown Furniture and Appliance, growing with the Ozarks since 1949.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Halftime score is 21-7. West Plains with the lead, trying to get to 4-0 before the Camdenton Lakers come to town next week. Schedule of games. This is easily, I think, in the Ozark Conference, best game in the conference tonight. West Plains and Rolla. The other games this evening have Glendale playing at Hillcrest. Glendale may score 70 in that game. Waynesville is playing at Kickapoo. Lebanon is playing at Bolivar. And Parkview is at Camdenton tonight. So there's, outside of this game, not many what you would call real good matchups. And when the year started, Rolla was included in a group of teams which were thought to be probably the better teams in the league. Plains and Glendale, Camdenton, and Kickapoo, Lebanon. But as the year has started, Rolla's had kind of a rough go of it with a 1-2 record, so for them to stay as a factor in the conference, they really needed to win this game, and playing at home that gave them a little better shot, but right now they're down 21-7. And it's not just, sometimes 21-7 is pretty indicative of how the game has gone, but it really hasn't. There's Jim, he's got the other rogue headset on over here. It's not just 21-7. We've had 3 touchdowns called back. It could be a lot worse than this.
Oh, it definitely could be. And I mean, you look back at the past games we've had so far, it seems like every game we've had at least 1 touchdown pulled back or called back.
And here we have 3 1/2.
Hopefully we get out of our system for the next several games.
Yeah, we can't be doing this kind of stuff.
Oh, no.
Against Camdenton. And this is the beginning of a string of games which, when you looked at the schedule, you knew automatically, man, this is going to be rough. And if you came out of that with a record of 3-1, that would just be fantastic. But I think right now, after a 3-0 start, the Zizzers are a little greedier than that. We'll come back with more in just a moment. It's halftime from Rolla. Zizzers 21, Bulldogs 7. Back in a moment on KDY.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubaugh with Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. As we all know, new vehicles have been very hard to come by lately. But in West Plains, we have truckloads of new vehicles arriving daily. That's right, we have the most inventory here in stock that we've had all year long. Hurry in today before they are all gone.
Find new roads at Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet in West Plains.
Tyler Farr is coming to Riverfront State Park in Van Buren Saturday, October 8th. Gates open at 4. First act begins at 7. Come see one of the bright new stars in country, Tyler Farr, at Van Buren's Riverfront State Park, October 8th. Go to eventbrite.com for tickets. And for refreshment, Pepsi Mid-America has the perfect solution, 7-Up. The clean, refreshing taste of 7-Up is perfect for any occasion. Want the day to go better? Have a 7-Up from Pepsi Mid-America.
Hello, my name is Hazel Patel. My husband and I purchased a home through Assurance Realty with Angie Worley as our real estate agent. We were very happy with the process from start till the end. We have been very happy with her services.
Hi, this is Angie Worley with Assurance Realty. If you have property to sell in either Missouri or Arkansas, we are the brokerage for you. Call 417-372-5420 and ask how we can help prepare your home for a smooth transaction. And remember, at Assurance Realty, it's all about you.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
HirschEquipment.com. This is a game changer for anyone looking for equipment. That's because all of Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply's equipment inventory is now listed on one site. You can find tractors, lawn equipment, trailers, livestock equipment, pre-owned inventory, and more. In fact, you can go to the site and get a quote and get the value of your trade. Now, there's no reason to put it off. Get what you need today with the help of HirschEquipment.com.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Home of the Bailey Factor. John Bailey again from Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey Factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today. Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Current Incorporated.
Hey, I need my computer fixed. Did I call the right place?
Yes, Current IT will get you up and running.
I thought you did electrical.
We do.
And HVAC?
Yep.
Internet?
That's us.
You do pretty much everything.
You could say that.
Will you change my oil?
No.
Current Incorporated in West Plains. You know what to do.
Real fast service right to your door. Call 257-0504. 257-0504.
Howdy, mateys. Captain D here. I just came up with a great way to serve my scrumptious fish. A fish sandwich. I got Cajun catfish sandwiches, spicy giant fish sandwiches, and southern-style flounder sandwiches. So don't flounder around. Get into Captain D's and try one of my sandwiches, invented by me. Hey, while you're here, come by and try my seafood gumbo for lunch or for dinner. Captain D's is a winner.
Will Banks Tire in West Plains is your stop for any auto or tire repair you may need. Will Banks Tire has been in business in West Plains since 1978, so they are well established and reliable in the community. Open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains. Call the guys at Will Banks Tire for tire specials and for auto and tire repair. 256-9571. 256-9571. Will Banks Tire, proud supporter of the West Plains Zizzers.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Well, it's an extra long halftime. You got time to get a sandwich. I mean, they put 20 minutes on the clock, and this humongous marching band they have has afforded the opportunity to play for quite a while. So that's going to go on, 10 minutes plus 3 minutes till I put back on the clock. So we've got a little while before the second half gets started. And this game got started in a big way for West Plains, a kickoff that bounced and drifted over toward the near sideline as West Plains field is going from south to north, from right to left. Jesse Hudson picked it up, started upfield, and then stopped, reversed his field, went back to the right sideline, and took off and was able to get loose. And around the 50-yard line, it looked like he was going to get knocked out of bounds, but he was able to stay in, run by the defenders, and went for 90 yards. And a kickoff return for a touchdown to start the football game. And that took a grand total of 24 seconds. West Plains extra point made it 7-0. And then, with 4:53 to go in the first quarter, Aiden Simpson connected on a screen pass to Heston Miller from 10 yards out to make it 14-0. And things look pretty good right there. In the second quarter, it was Rolla pushing the ball downfield and putting it in the end zone for the first time tonight at 5:27. When quarterback Brock Lyle carried it in from 1 yard out. The extra point kick made it 14-7 West Plains. But a key score late in the half with 1:33 to go. West Plains pushed it down inside the 5 of Rolla, and at 1:33, Heston Miller on a 3-yard touchdown run made it 21-7 after the extra point. And that's where we are right here and right now, and we're looking forward to next week. After we're done with this week at least, but next week should be a terrific football game where potentially both teams will be 4-0 and going head-to-head. And it's been a while since Camden has beaten West Plains, just off the top of my head. We've had pretty good success with them. No, I don't think that they've beat us in recent years anyway. Not at home. Not at home. And certainly not last year. No, not at all. But we'll see what happens when they gather at McDonald's Field at Zizzer Stadium next Friday night. Reed will be back with us, and it'll be Camdenton against West Plains, which will figure to be one of the big games of the week. Now, as far as the Ozark Conference goes, this is the best game of the week. But in the South Central Association, Liberty Eagles playing the Ava Bears. Ava has a loss, Liberty yet to lose, and playing at Ava, Liberty is up 12-0 in that football game. That's being played at Dr. C.E. Harlan Stadium, Larry Sylvie Field. All right, another break with the score. West Plains leading this game over Rolla 21-7. Back in a minute on KDY.
Are you in the market for a new home in the West Plains area? Hi, my name is Michaela Jones with USA Mortgage. I have many years of real estate lending experience and want to help you find the right loan. So when you're ready to purchase that new home, find me on Facebook or in the Silver Springs Business Complex just off Bypass 63 in West Plains. We are USA Mortgage.
AS Acquisition Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS 227262. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. Headquartered 12140 Woodcrest Executive Drive, Suite 150, St. Louis, Missouri. 63141. Toll free 888-250-6522.
If you're buying or selling real estate, you need an agent that'll dot all the I's and cross all the T's. At Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, they take pride in their customer-focused approach to every situation. Century 21 has an office in every state with a global referral network that greatly expands your reach in the market. Century 21 has been voted the most respectable in the industry. Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, 1822 Porter Wagner in West Plains. Don't settle for average.
Summer is winding down, but you still need to stay on top of your game when it comes to the outdoors. Monty's Outdoors at the Southern Hills Shopping Center has game cameras. It's time to get pictures of those big bucks. Also, all kinds of great fishing tackle. And don't forget camouflage and hunting boots. You'll find it all at Monty's Outdoors, where your next adventure starts.
If you happen to be in an accident, keep this in mind. You have a choice in who tows your vehicle. So make the right choice and call 256-7628 for J&J Recovery and Towing of West Plains. They answer the calls 24/7. They will get to you fast and take your vehicle to the destination of your choosing. So if you're in a wreck, breakdown, or whatever reason you might need a tow, make the right choice and call J&J Recovery and Towing 256-7628.
Get a great deal on Kubota tractors at Edgelern Harbor Farm Equipment, like the L2501 package. Get a four-wheel drive Kubota L2501 with box blade, Kubota loader, and bush hog, 4.0 down, $306 per month with 2.49 APR for 84 months, now through 9/30/22. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Remember, we are two names you can trust, Edgelern Harper and Kubota, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Did you know there's a place where you can get good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto insurance? Yep, and that place is, ta-da! Justin Shelby State Farm. State Farm agent Justin Shelby is your go-to agent in Houston and West Plains for the service you deserve at the price you want. Call Justin Shelby State Farm for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Get to Brown Furniture and Appliance in downtown West Plains. They're fully stocked with Ashley sectionals with many styles and colors to choose from. Do you need a freezer with deer season coming up? Grab an upright or chest type freezer in stock now. While you're there, pick out an entertainment center for a stylish place for your TV while you watch the big game. They start at only $479.99. Get 24 months no interest with approved credit. Brown Furniture and Appliance, growing with the Ozarks since 1949.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubaugh with Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. As we all know, new vehicles have been very hard to come by lately. But in West Plains, we have truckloads of new vehicles arriving daily. That's right, we have the most inventory here in stock that we've had all year long. Hurry in today before they are all gone.
Find new roads at Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet in West Plains.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
And we're back at Lions Memorial Stadium. Both teams have, the Zizzers have reemerged from the locker room, and the Bulldogs will do the same here in just a little bit. They probably have a little bit more to talk about. Now, tomorrow on the Fox is a historic day in the history of Missouri State University West Plains athletics. It's the beginning of a brand new program.
Yep, brand new softball program.
So we're going to get started at 12 o'clock, and we'll have two games.
Two games.
The thing about softball is they are going to play two games. Softball kind of moves right on along.
Now, with softball, is it 9 innings or is it less?
7.
It's 7 innings with softball. Okay.
Right.
So I had to take off my other headset because the delay would throw me off.
Isn't that weird? Oh, you've got that delay in your headphones, and you're trying to pull it. You're trying to help it slow down, and so it'll catch up.
Yeah, it doesn't work well.
Doesn't work well at all. Doesn't work at all.
So what does West Plains do in the second half?
West Plains in the second half? Well, just going on what we've seen so far this year, and what I know of Joel Wyatt, his team's up 21-7. They've got a ton of penalties trying to run stuff on the edge and on the outside, quick passes and things, and they've been caught for holding, penalties, illegal use of hands. So a 21-7 lead, what you don't want is the clock to stop all that much. And we haven't really seen them dedicate themselves to running the football, but when they have tonight, they've been able to run the ball against the Rolla defense. So I would guess, and I would suspect that they'll be more ground-oriented in the second half and throw enough just to keep Rolla, honest on the defensive side. On the other side, I don't mean to sound pessimistic for Rolla, but their only chance so far tonight has been Brock Lyle, their quarterback. Kind of like it was a few weeks ago, at Glendale, when their quarterback kept them the game with his feet. So Lyle is probably going to have to keep running the football. And if West Plains can just contain him, they should be in great shape.
Rolla has emerged.
Rolla has emerged, so that'll give us the opportunity to reset the clock, and we'll take our final break here, and we should be ready for the second half in just about 3 minutes, and we'll be back in that amount of time. 21-7, West Plains leads Rolla. Back for the second half in 3 minutes on Hot Country, KDY.
At West Plains Bank and Trust Company, we're making things easier. After September 18th, you can expect a new online banking experience that will make it easier to access your money. Account numbers, card numbers, and online banking usernames will stay the same. You'll choose a new password for online banking, but you'll keep the same password from now on. Visit westplainsbank.com for more information or call 417-256-2147 to hear about how we're making things easier for you at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
If you want to prove to your neighbors that you own land, you need a deed. But if you want to prove it to yourself, you need a tractor. That's why Coyote's made 2 all-new subcompact tractor models, the CS2220 and CS2520, feature drive-over mid-mount mower option and 22 25-horsepower Coyote diesel engines. They also come with available loader with quick-attach bucket, standard, and available backhoe. Stop in and see my parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, today at Lunch Equipment. Coyote, we dig dirt.
For anything you need around the office, think Bureau. Office furniture? Think Bureau. Pens, paper, forms? Think Bureau. Cleaning and janitorial supplies? Think Bureau. Need supplies but you don't have time to get it? Think Bureau. They deliver. So for anything you need for the office, think Bureau. Stop by and see them just off the square in West Plains or online at thinkbureau.com. Bureau, 202 West Main in West Plains.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Tyler Farr is coming to Riverfront State Park in Van Buren Saturday, October 8th. Gates open at 4, first act begins at 7. Come see one of the bright new stars in country, Tyler Farr, at Van Buren's Riverfront State Park, October 8th. Go to eventbrite.com for tickets. And for refreshment, Pepsi Mid-America. The clean, refreshing taste of 7-Up is perfect for any occasion. Want the day to go better? Have a 7-Up from Pepsi Mid-America.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Well, Rolla won the opening coin flip and chose to defer to the second half, and so they'll get the ball to start the second half. And I'm sure that they would enjoy starting this half the way West Plains started the first half. If they're able to do that, that puts them right back in the football game. But the more game we see, the more we see them rely on their quarterback, Brock Lyle, and he'll be the deep receiver, and he'll stand back at his own 7-yard line as Chase Larson and the Zizzer kickoff coverage line up. And all we need is a football. There we go. Chase Larson will kick this ball into a very slight breeze. It's coming out of the southeast right now. Pretty good night tonight. It's 73 degrees at Rolla at Lions Memorial Stadium. Here's the approach and the kick for West Plains by Larson. And boy, he bombed this one, hit it very good down the 6-yard line. And here comes Lyle. Hesitates, turns it, tries to get wide tackle. Oh, he broke tackle from behind and gets a good lead block. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, tackle made at the 47-yard line. That time, the tackle made by Alex Judd. And that could have been even bigger. Well, he had him back. It looked like it around the 30, but Brock Lyle kept his balance and kept it going, and he ends up with a good return. And so the Rolla Bulldogs established pretty good field position. Let's see what they can do with it as they send the play in from the sideline. Jason Stallworth, the receiver, will bring it in to Brock Lyle. If you're West Plains, you're keying on right now one guy. And that's the only guy that's really hurt you tonight, and he's wearing number 1. He's going to get the snap from center right now. Brock Lyle with the snap, hands it off, and gain of 4 up to the 48-yard line. And let's see, Isaiah Jones, who's had a really good game tonight. Isaiah gets the tackle. So it's second down and 6 yards to go. 48-yard line of West Plains. The second half just underway. Bulldogs with split backs, 2 receivers to the left, tight end right, running play right, and they'll get through and pick up a few yards. Again, Alex Judd is going to be over there on the stop. Ball carrier on that play for Rolla, Stephen Harris. Ball is just across the West Plains 45. They need to get to the 42. So it's third down and more like 2.5, so that's why they call it a short 3. West Plains with 3 down linemen. On third down and 3. Here comes a blitz. They'll hand it off, hit right at the line of scrimmage, and that is not going anywhere. Harris on the run, and that time Mahan was there. A cloud of Zizzers. I've never heard that one. So good convergence to the football there that time. Quincy Doolittle, one of those there to help stop the play. So they're looking at 4th and 2. You're down 14. You go for it. 4th and 2 for Rolla. From the 44, they'll keep it, fumble the football, and now Lyle runs for his life, and he'll be sacked for a big loss back at the 41-yard line. And once that ball hit the dirt, boy, Miles Foster, he was after it. Miles Foster was after him. McCracken was after him. And talk about a play blowing up in your face. That's of the Acme Wiley Coyote variety right there. There's going to be a loss of about 15, 16 yards. The quarterback's aggravated, you say. And he tossed his helmet over here on the sideline. Now West Plains in great field position. 43-yard line of Rolla, first down. Back to throw, looks to the sideline, bad pass. It goes wide. It's a sideways pass, but it's going to be a forward pass, incomplete. So it'll be second down and 10. That is technically a pass play, but that's about as safe as a run. If you complete it, then you get a few yards. If you don't, then it's second down and 10. The times that West Plains this year has lined up in that I formation with Dawson Howell at fullback has been some of the more impressive offense that they've run this year. No tight end, 3 wide left, and now screen pass out to the flat, and the dive and the catch, and it's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Hudson on the reception, but the ball was low, and he'd been better off just to let it go. So loss of 5. Now it's third down and 15. When West Plains has made them play the run tonight, West Plains has done really well. But on this series, an incomplete pass, a reception for -5, and now you're looking at 3rd and 15. So a run would be doubtful here, at least you'd think. Whistle. And timeout. West Plains with 9:05 to play with the score. West Plains 21, Rolla 7 on KDY.
Hi, Zizzer fans. It's the Long Brothers again.
Do you know what we love most about Zizzers football?
Cheerleaders?
Popcorn? Goodbye! Sure. We also love that it brings the community together to celebrate one thing we can all agree on, the love of our town.
So thank you, West Plains athletes, parents, fans, teachers, and coaches.
Thank you for your continued support of Long Electric.
Long Electric, 293-6884.
When it's time for new tires, Don's Auto Service in West Plains needs to be your first stop. Right now, you can get up to $75 back plus an added bonus of up to $75 more when you use the Goodyear credit card. Rebates paid by Goodyear Visa prepaid card on purchases made now through September 30th, 2022. Stop in or give them a call today.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
On a third down play, Lucas Conyers on the flare pass out to the right will get it to the 41-yard line. That's a nice little pickup on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down and 8. They've tried to get the ball to Watson Hafer tonight. Now, West Plains looks like they're sending in the punt team, so they're going to try and pin Rolla deep. And so let's see if Aiden Simpson can angle the ball out of bounds and away from the deep man. High snap, he's going to kick it right, just got it away, end over end, bounces, and that will go into the end zone for a touchback with 8:14 to play in the third quarter. And a 30-second timeout with the score Zizzers 21, Rolla 7 on KDY.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Short gain for Kinder on the first down run for Rolla. It's 2nd down now. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Isaiah Jones on the stop. And his play has him campaigning for one of our top players of the game tonight. Isaiah has been in on a lot of stuff at the linebacker spot. Single back, slot to the left. Quarterback turns, and he'll be hit and dropped at the 30-yard line. And the tackle made by Garrett Mahan. That's very close to, and it is a first down. They needed 6, and that's pretty much exactly what they got up to the 30-yard line, just across the 30. 7-18, up 21-7. Boy, West Plains didn't do anything with that last possession. That was just almost a throwaway possession there from midfield. And now here's the handoff, and they're going to give the ball to Caden Kinder, and he'll take it upfield for a few yards. And on that play, Quincy Doolittle came across and hit the quarterback just after he had handed the football off. Gain of 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down and a long 5. 6:44 in counting in the third quarter. Bulldogs have done very little in the way of throwing the football tonight. Unbalanced line to the left, they run that way. West Plains will pile it up and drive it back after a gain up to about the 36-yard line, 37-yard line. And the last person off the bottom is usually the guy that made the first contact, and that's Garrett Mahan, who's had a really good game tonight. So 3rd down now, they got to get the ball just across the 40-yard line. It is a full 3 yards to about the 40.5. They'll split a man wide out to the right side. 3rd down and 3. Quick snap. It's over the quarterback's head. He has to chase it down, and now he's going to have to run for his life. He'll turn it back to his left, try to get to the sideline. West Plains has him hemmed in, and a big hit by McCracken to put him down at the 25-yard line. Flag on the field right at the line of scrimmage. Illegal shift. That'll be declined, and they'll bring up 4th down See where they've got the football marked. It's going to be fourth down at about 15. They have to punt the ball here. So they'll start the clock right now. Punt team comes on. Punt teams come on. West Plains with Rylan Kinslow back deep at his own 38-yard line. Last kick was very good. Here's the kick this time. And a high short kick to the right will hit at the 46-yard line of West Plains, and the Zizzers smartly get away from it. And it takes a neutral bounce and will be down at the 46-yard line. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. A 30-second timeout. 21-7 West Plains on KDY.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
First and 10 from the 46. Flag on the field is Heston Miller. Again, around the end. Every time we try to turn the corner on a play of some sort, it's going to be holding or illegal use of hands, and we get flagged for it again. So that wipes out a 13-yard run by Heston Miller. And doggone penalties have just, well, they haven't killed us in regard to the score of the game. It's 21-7, but we've had 3 touchdowns called back on penalties tonight. So illegal use of hands from the point of the foul, that'll back it up. All the way inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Aiden Simpson gets a play. It's going to be first down and 25, it looks like. Not quite 25. It's going to be first down at about 21. First and 21 from their own 34. Motion man is Hudson. Toss play, running left. And now Miller spins to the middle, and he'll be tackled. The ball may have come out, or maybe not. Players went down quickly there as Miller went down, but there'll be a gain up to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Second down. Call it 17 yards for a first down to the 44-yard line for the Rolla Bulldogs. And West Plains with a 2-touchdown lead. They're in no hurry right now. Motion man out wide to the right is Kinslow. Quick slip pass, screen pass on the inside screen is through the hands of Hudson and high and out of incomplete, out of bounds. Well, evidently, these coaches see something that they think they should be able to take advantage of when they're running all stuff. These quick passes outside to the sideline and the little slant passes coming toward the middle. But we just haven't really given the run game a chance to establish itself. Now it's third down and 17. Now you got to throw, back to throw. Simpson looks. He's going to throw it deep down the middle. Triple coverage. Ball is high and intercepted. Lyle has it. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Spins and is tackled at the 46-yard line. Well, there was a case where you just had one receiver really out on the pattern. You had a safety, a strong safety, and a cornerback all back there. And the ball was overthrown, and Lyle picked it off and brought it back to the Rolla 46. So I think that's the first turnover tonight by the West Plains offense. 4:14 to go. I'll tell you, our last 2 possessions have just not been very sharp or very beneficial. 6-6. Quarterback will hand to the back, straight up the middle. He'll get to midfield. Ball carrier that time was Harris for Rolla. He'll pick up 3 to the 49-yard line. But again, from the overall standpoint, from an overall picture, West Plains last week gave up no points, to Hillcrest. Week before, they gave up 28, but that's equal to about 7 points to most teams, and 7 in the opening game. Here's a straight dive play over the left, and Kinder on the carry that time for the Bulldogs, and it'll be a pickup to the 46-yard line. Rolla's had several of these tonight with very mixed results. 21-7. 3:12 to count, counting to go in the third quarter from Lions Memorial Stadium in Rolla. 2 receivers left on third down and short from the 46 of West Plains. Rolla will run it, and a big hole first down, 40, 35, 32-yard line before the tackle was made downfield. Kinder on the run, tackle made by Mahan, but not before Rolla picks up the first down. And there's 2 touchdown difference. It's obviously still a game, but it becomes way interesting if they're able to push this thing down and get it in the end zone. Camdenton just wiped Rolla out, 45-0. And by all rights, West Plains very easily could have had that kind of lead in this ball game in the first half. Running play to the right, quarterback Lyle will keep it, and they let him go, and he'll be tackled from behind, fumbled out of bounds. Jesse Hudson made the hit. And once Lyle made the fake and kept it, man, he was running for his life. And Jesse Hudson ran him down after a pickup on the play of a little over 5 yards, 5.5 yards. So the fumble out of bounds will stop the clock with 2:36 to go in the third quarter. West Plains is trying to figure out a way to come out of this game tonight and head south with a 4-0 record and getting ready for Camdenton next week. Toss play running to the left, strung out. Good job by the defense. And the tackle will be made. And just inside the 27-yard line, there's Alex Judd with another tackle. But credit on that play goes to McCracken because he did a super job of stringing that play out to the sideline. He didn't make the stop, but it was because of McCracken. Carter McCracken did a really good job tying up the blocker and giving I was going to put on another headset, but giving the defense a chance to catch up. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. I got a spare headset, and I nearly put it over the one I got on. Split backs. And the quarterback keeps it. There's Lyle, and he got away, and they'll make the hit at the 31. The tackle will be made, but not before a first down. You got to key on him every time. Every time. Because when it comes to their offense, he's basically all they got. 1st and 10, though, as Brock Lyle moves the chains for RHS down by 14. West Plains defense has been on the field a fair amount here in the third quarter. Under center, tight end left. And a rollout play, pressure on him. Ball tipped in the air and incomplete. And I thought Quincy Doolittle for a second might have an interception as that ball was tipped up into the air. But it falls harmlessly to the ground. 2nd down and 10 with 1:06 to play. As Jim said at halftime, we'll have the first softball game ever. And it's not just going to be softball games. And these are going to be played, I think, at the high school fields. There's going to be bounce houses. They're going to have it's just going to be it's going to be an event. And we'll have the broadcast on the Fox. Roll out pass to the left, 2nd and 10. Pass underneath is intercepted by Kinslow. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. Tackle there. And again, they make Rolla go up top. And Rylan Kinslow was right where he needed to be. He was just squatting down in the secondary. That ball came right to him. And again, the defense, almost 3 quarters in, have just given up 7 points tonight. So the Zizzer offense comes back out. And so Joel Wyatt, they haven't even started the play clock yet for some reason. 57 left on the game clock, play clock. Never did start. Whatever. Wide receiver left with a slot man left. Single back wingman to the right is the fullback, Dawson Howell. And now toss play, trying to run wide left again, and here comes Miller, turns the corner, hit from behind, gains 2, and that's just not working very well. Second down and about 8. All right, we have, this is where we have the kumbaya moment where both teams are called together and told to play nice. No pushing. So perhaps a little chippiness. I dread the possibility that they're going to crack down and then start calling everything they see. Because if that's the case, we'll get back in time, just in time for the Camden game next week. I mean, come on. Receiver wide to the right, slot man to the right, I formation. Come on, boys, let's run one here. Second down and 8. Fan pass out to the left. It's caught by Hudson. Hit, bounce off 2 tacklers, 3, 4. Dives ahead to the 35, and that's a first down. Well, half the defense had a chance to tackle him, but nobody could wrap him up, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3 here at Rolla at Lions Memorial Stadium with the score. Plains 21, Rolla 7. Back in a minute, KDY.
Are you in the market for a new home here in southern Missouri? Hi, this is Michaela Jones with USA Mortgage. I have over 20 years experience in real estate lending and can help guide you through the process. When you're ready for a loan, find me on Facebook or in the Silver Springs Business Complex, just off Bypass 63 in West Plains. We are USA Mortgage.
JAS Acquisition Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS 2270. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. Headquartered 12140 Woodcrest Executive Drive, Suite 150, St. Louis, Missouri. 63141. Toll free 888-250-6522.
Hi, Zizzer fans. It's the Long Brothers again.
Do you know what we love most about Zizzers football?
Cheerleaders?
Popcorn? Goodbye! Sure. We also love that it brings the community together to celebrate one thing we can all agree on, the love of our town.
So thank you, West Plains athletes, parents, fans, teachers, and coaches.
Thank you for your continued support of Long Electric.
Long Electric, 293-6884.
Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
12 minutes left in this football game. Jim, if you get a chance to find some of the other stuff going on, we haven't updated that since probably halftime. And we'll see what some of the other scores are. 21-7 is our score. Starting the 4th, West Plains with the football. First down and 10. Nice effort by Jesse Hudson on that last play, on that catch and run. That could have been about a 2-yard gain. 3-yard gain turned into an 8-yard gain. Simpson set deep in the formation with three receivers, 2 to the right. They'll run the ball to the right with Heston Miller. Tries to bounce it wide, does. First down, 50-yard line. He's gone. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. He got to the corner, got past the defense, and they weren't going to catch him. No angle to chase, and it is a touchdown. Wow. What was that, 65 yards, I believe. And so here in the 4th, West Plains increases their lead, and as Paul is wont to say, not quite time to put the fire out, but we'll see. 27-7. Chase Larson will kick it. Good snap, good hold. And it looks like a good kick. And it is good. 11:47 to play in the 4th. West Plains 28, Rolla 7, and back in a minute on KDY.
Hello, my name is Hazel Patel. My husband and I purchased a home through Assurance Realty with Angie Worley as our real estate agent. We were very happy with the process from start till the end. We have been very happy with her services.
Hi, this is Angie Worley with Assurance Realty. If you have property to sell in either Missouri or Arkansas, we are the brokerage for you. Call 417-372-5420 and ask how we can help prepare your home for a smooth transaction. And remember, at Assurance Realty, it's all about you.
If you're buying or selling real estate, you need an agent that'll dot all the I's and cross all the T's. At Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, they take pride in their customer-focused approach to every situation. Century 21 has an office in every state with a global referral network that greatly expands your reach in the market. Century 21 has been voted the most respectable in the industry. Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty, 1822 Porter Wagner in West Plains. Don't settle for average.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on
Chase Larson, who doubles as a soccer player for the Zizzers, will kick off for the football team here at Rolla. 28-7, long line drive, kick, bounces at the 7. They'll let it go in the end zone and call it a touchback. West Plains, I think, over the past probably 10 years, has been really fortunate in their place kicking. We've had some really good quality kids. Chase Larson is the latest in the line of those. And you don't notice your kicker or your kicking game unless you don't have one. And then you notice it a lot. But that's not been the case for West Plains. Their kicking game has really been good over the past about 10 seasons. 11:47 to go in the football game, and Rolla will hand it off, first man right side, and there is really nothing there. West Plains has done such a good job of stacking it up at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle made that time. Rogers in on the stop, along with Quincy Doolittle. And now 11:24 and counting. Second down, long 7 for the Rolla Bulldogs. They don't have a whole lot of tricks in their bag, but what they do have, they're going to have to pull out now. Now quarterback rolls to the left. Lyle pumps, throws it deep down the field, too high and incomplete, and nearly intercepted by Jesse Hudson. He was way closer to it than the intended receiver in Rolla Maroon. So that'll bring up third down now and 7 to go. I want to thank all our sponsors who bring you Zizzer football each and every week right here on KDY and along through YouTube and through our Facebook pages, OzarkRadioNews.com. Here's the snap on third down. Flare pass out. It looked like they're going to run a double pass, and now the hit's going to be made, and that's going to be close to a first down. Harris on the reception, got it across the 30 just barely, and it'll be a first down at the 31-yard line for the Rolla Bulldogs. So the clock moving again as we approach 10 minutes. West Plains playing pass here, playing loose in the safeties, and now a handoff to the right side. And that ball, nope, it's going to be cut back and across the 45 to the 50 and tackled across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Kinder just kind of played possum in there and just emerged from the pile and burst through. That's a good gain. That's a gain of 21 yards. And it's a first down again for the Rolla Bulldogs. On first down and 10 for Rolla. First time they've had back-to-back first downs tonight. Let's throw some flags, and somebody moved for Rolla. Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. One of the coaches on the Rolla staff is Bill Shukart. Coached at Salem for many years, has some great teams at Salem. I know when Jim played football, he was the coach there at Salem. Salem had some very good teams back in those days, didn't they? They were tough. Big, strong, quick. And now with receivers on each side, back to throw it again, Lyle. He looks, he chucks it deep. Down the right side, nice throw. That ball's over the wrong shoulder and incomplete at the 22-yard line. On the coverage that time was Will Stauffer. And he was back there with Hudson. Oh, a flag on the play. And this is at the line of scrimmage. Hey, that's good. Oh, they're going to decline that. Just take the play. 2nd down and 15 now from the 47-yard line. Wing to the left, single back, and everybody jumped. Oh, well.
They all have flags.
And I don't care that the center didn't snap the ball when he probably was supposed to, but there's no play until I snap it. So you guys should have waited. 2nd down, and it'll be 2nd and 20, I think, after the timeout. 9:47 to play. 28-7 the score. West Plains over Rolla. Back in a minute on KDY.
Having a broken magic wand just after turning the temps up is not something I anticipated. Now I am melting. I should have ordered a GeoComfort geothermal system instead of wasting money on a wand that hasn't worked in weeks. Staying comfortable wouldn't be a problem then.
Butler Heating and Air and GeoComfort can help. Call Butler Heating and Air in West Plains now for a free estimate on a GeoComfort geothermal system. Butler Heating and Air, your authorized GeoComfort geothermal dealer.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why they are on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Dr. Edwin Roeder is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about the OZH Orthopedic and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
2nd and 20 for Rolla from their own 42-yard line. Now, they throw a flag late, and now the quarterback, Kyle, will roll out, run for his life, and points downfield and throws it, and the ball is high and tipped and almost completed and almost intercepted. And Kyle got buried on that throw. Brock Lyle got hit by, I think, Alex Judd is the closest guy to him. And so let's see who they call the penalty on here. Yep, illegal procedure against the Bulldogs, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't blow that play down. 3rd down now, they'll decline the penalty. 3rd down and 20. So the Bulldogs in a hole, 28-7 on 3rd down and 20. The play clock here tonight, only one time I've noticed, has got down close to 0. Both teams are easily utilizing that. Here's a running play to the right. Kinder hit across the 45, the 47-yard line, 48-yard line perhaps. Gain of 5. And now bring up 4th down. 4th down and about 14. And Rolla will kick the ball away, allegedly. Anytime you're up 28-7, the other team's going to punt with 9 minutes to go. You're very aware that this could well be a fake. Ball's at midfield. Good place to fake it if you're going to. Here's a high snap. They'll get it away. And a high kick, a nice kick. Kinslow comes up, fumbled it, picked it up, and it's West Plains football. Inside the 30-yard line. Rylan Kinslow kind of pulled the string on the reception there. And that was very close, but he ended up on top of it. So 8:49 left. 28-7, West Plains football. In their own end at the 27-yard line. Very seldom tonight as West Plains operated between the tackles, and we get another timeout. This game must be on Amazon Prime or something. 8:49 to go in the fourth quarter. 28-7, West Plains back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Are you in the market for a new home in the West Plains area? Hi, my name is Michaela Jones with USA Mortgage. I have many years of real estate lending experience and want to help you find the right loan. So when you're ready to purchase that new home, find me on Facebook or in the Silver Springs Business Complex just off Bypass 63 in West Plains. We are USA Mortgage.
AS Acquisition Company, LLC, DBA USA Mortgage, NMLS 227262. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. Headquarter 12140 Woodcrest Executive Drive, Suite 150, St. Louis, Missouri. 63141. Toll free 888-250-6522.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
First down and 10 for West Plains at their own 27.5-yard line. Running play right there you go. That's what I'm hoping for, and it's a gain of 9, maybe 10 yards as Lucas Conyers got some really good blocking over the right guard, between the guard and the tackle that time, and he comes out of the ball game. That's going to be a pickup of 10 and a first down. So we ran inside the tackles, get a first down.
Do it again.
And again and again. I'm all for it. Spread set. This time, though, and that running game is how West Plains won that game at Glendale. Take the handoff. Aiden Simpson runs into one defender, gets away from another one, gets to the corner, up the sideline, 45, and out of bounds. And that's going to be about 2 yards shy of another first down. 8:13 to go. Unfortunately, as he had to go out of bounds, it'll stop the clock, and it'll be second down and 2. But as long as you keep getting 6-7 yards on first down, in this case 8, you're going to keep running the football. So 8:13 to play, second down and 2.
Do it again.
Do it again. And the other thing, too, is you'd want to do something that is going to maybe minimize your chance for injury, because you've got the game won right now, essentially, with the football of 28-7 with 8:13 to go. Here's a snap, low snap. They'll hand it off to Miller, cutting it back up field, hit at 48, and now down. Loose football, and who got it? West Plains falls on it. You got to run it and cover it up. And as they get it to the 50, that's enough for a first down. West Plains will get a new set of down. And, you know, a lot of times you'll see guys get hurt on a scrum for a football like that. But in this case, West Plains covers the ball. They'll have first and 10 now from the 50-yard line with 8:02. And they start the clock again under the 8-minute mark. Aiden Simpson in from the sideline with a play with Heston Miller. He doesn't go in the huddle because he heard what the play was on the sideline. Timeout, West Plains with 7:46 to play with the score. The Zizzers 28, Bulldogs 7, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Hello, my name is Hazel Patel. My husband and I purchased a home through Assurance Realty with Angie Worley as our real estate agent. We were very happy with the process from start till the end. We have been very happy with her services.
Hi, this is Angie Worley with Assurance Realty. If you have property to sell in either Missouri or Arkansas, we are the brokerage for you. Call 417-372-5420 and ask how we can help prepare your home for a smooth transaction. And remember, at Assurance Realty, it's all about you.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
It's been a hard night. What are you showing me?
We have some scores coming in from around the area. It was Mountain View right now. Is it 32-0 over Ava?
32-0. That is Liberty winning that ball game. They had a 12-0 halftime lead. Here we go on first down from the 49-yard line. Aiden Simpson on the carry right up the middle, and he'll get a yard, and that's about it. And be pushed back That keeps the old clock a-ticking on the tackle that time. Brock Owens, 6 foot, 295 pounds in the middle of that Rolla defensive line. So now you've got the game in hand. You want to get out of here as healthy as you can possibly be. So that's a huge win for Liberty tonight in the SCA. Three to the right, one to the left. Man in motion is Miller, and they'll hand it to him on a jet sweep. They push it deep. He has to turn it up, and he is hit hard right at the line of scrimmage at the 48-yard line of Rolla. Many years ago, when O.J. Simpson was known for playing football, at USC, he won the Heisman Trophy, and USC ran a tailback-oriented offense. Student body left, student body right. They would just pitch the ball, the tailback would follow. They'd pull everybody. That play, I don't know if that play would work as well today. But, boy, it was effective back in those days. You could run wide much easier. Back to throw, Simpson. He's collared. He's tackled. Back near the 45-yard line. So a loss on that play of 7. But in spite of that, well, it is. It's 4th down on that play. Clock moving down to 5:44. Rolla has 2 timeouts left. West Plains has 1. Simpson to kick from his own 34. Gets it away. Pretty good kick. Really good kick. And it will bounce. Takes a great West Plains bounce toward the end zone. Knock it back. They do. And West Plains will down the ball at the 5-yard line, maybe the 6-yard line. What a great play that was. Flags are down, though. We'll give some credit to Will Stauffer getting down there and downing the football. I don't even see where the flag was. They've already picked it up. Clock stop at 5:21. Unless that's a flag right by the official's feet, and it is. Offsetting penalties, nothing. So we'll go back to the 6-yard line where Rolla will have it, 1st down and 10. So it was offsetting penalties, a personal foul against West Plains. I'm not sure what it was on the Rolla side. Here we go. 1st down from the 6. Rolla has 1st down and 94 for a touchdown with 5:21 to go. Clock running now. Quarterback will keep it. And hippity-hop through the line. Goes right, goes left. Picks up 3. And the tackle made that time. 35 on the stop for the Zizzers, and that's Lance Norton. And we have some different numbers out there, not wholesale. Now 4:47 and counting. Snap back, rolls out to the right side. Lyle wants to throw underneath. He has everybody covered. Now throws it back the other way underneath, incomplete. Just threw the ball away. So it's 3rd down. West Plains really had that play. The wide side of the field was to the right, so that's the direction that Lyle wanted to run and throw the ball. But West Plains had everybody covered. There was nowhere to go with the football on that play. So now it's 3rd down and about 3. We'll have a wide receiver, wide left. And now running play right up the middle, and that ain't going anywhere. They needed about 2.5, 3 yards, and they didn't. Well, maybe they did. If the side judge is an indication, looks like they did give him a first down. They're not now. They're waving him. So it was enough for a first down. If they want to run the football here, more power to them. Clock running again. By the time this ball is snapped, we'll be under 4 minutes to play. This time, two receivers to the right. Split backs behind the quarterback, Brock Lyle, and he will hand it off, and that play will get blown to smithereens. The ball comes loose in the defensive backfield, but I bet they're going to call him down on contact. As soon as that ball popped out, you had four white shirts back there chasing it toward the goal line, but it'll be now second down and a long way to go. It's about 18 for a first down. So West Plains starts the string, the gauntlet part of the schedule with a win here in Rolla tonight. Running play to the right. They block it very well, but Kinder is going to be tackled again. Alex Judd got over there and made the play. Keep calling his name. Alex Judd here, Alex Judd there, and Alex Judd not only is a really good linebacker, he is also a sophomore. So under 2:50 to play, third down and 10. Bulldogs have it from their own 18. Quarterback will roll out. He wants to throw it to the sideline underneath, tipped, and incomplete. That ball was nearly intercepted. Kinslow on the coverage that time. He did a good job timing that. And now fourth down, and Rolla will have to punt the football with 2:31 to go, and we're not far away from victory formation. A first down, maybe all it takes. Rolla will punt, which they've done often tonight, from the 17-yard line. Their wide man wasn't set on the near side, and here's a shank. And it'll roll and go dead. Rolla changed punters there. Give one of the JV kids a shot. Brett Montgomery, a junior, didn't hit that one flush. In fact, it goes out of bounds. It is down at least at the 48-yard line of Rolla. I'm watching the players come in. Still looks like all starters out there from the 48. So over on the sideline, coming in with the play, is Aiden Simpson with Lucas Conyers. And we're just playing out the string now with 2:17 to play. When we're done, we'll take a break and recap the scoring and get ready for Camdenton. I set staggered to the right side with Dawson Howell in front. Toss play running to the right. Lucas Conyers looks for a block. Hard to find one. He gets back to the line to the 46. Gain of 2 on the play. But more importantly, it gets the clock running, and we're down to 2 minutes to play in the football game. Scoreboard show, that's over on KU. No, it's on the Fox tonight. I believe Dan will be over there doing that. Over on 96.9. All right. From the right hash mark, going right to left. Aiden Simpson deep in the formation here. He'll hand it off. Lucas Conyers running right, turns it up 40, 35-yard line, hit down at the 33. That's the first down. They'll stop the clock momentarily and then start it again, and we're getting very close to kneel down time. Every play has a possibility of something going wrong, somebody getting hurt, somebody getting a leg fallen upon. And it'd be a shame for something like that to happen when you're up by 21 points with a little over a minute to go. So going to line up in the standard set, but he may take a knee. We'll see. Snap. Nope. Headed off. Conyers right, 30-yard line, and he'll be slung down at the 27-yard line. Watson Hafer kind of tangled up in the secondary. And that's some good news. Watson playing in this game with a separated shoulder last week. He's lasted the whole game tonight. This will be the last play of the football game, 28-7 on second down. And Aiden Simpson will just take the snap, take a knee, and this football game is over. There's the snap, knee, ball game. 28-7. West Plains wins to go 4-0 and set up a matchup with Camdenton at home next week. A 1-minute timeout. We'll wrap it up next here on KDY.
Hi, Zizzer fans. It's the Long Brothers again.
Do you know what we love most about Zizzers football?
Cheerleaders?
Popcorn? Goodbye! Sure. We also love that it brings the community together to celebrate one thing we can all agree on, the love of our town.
So thank you, West Plains athletes, parents, fans, teachers, and coaches.
Thank you for your continued support of Long Electric.
Long Electric, 293-6884.
Hawkins Home and Lawn.
Need home appliances? Hi, this is Anna. Do you know that Hawkins Home and Lawn in West Plains and in Mountain Grove has something you will really like? It's called Price Match. Every day, we will match all the big box stores' prices on home appliances. That's right, no more driving to the big city or big stores. We have it all locally and at great prices and the largest selection and inventory in the area. Stop by, call us, or go online at hawkinshomeandlawn.com.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
Well, this game is over and not probably as close as the score said. 28-7. West Plains have 3 touchdowns called back in this ball game, but still able to win with relative ease. They led at halftime 21-7, and the game started with a bang when the opening kickoff was returned by Jesse Hudson, 90 yards to make it 7-0, and then Simpson hit Miller on a 10-yard pass play at 4:53 of the first to make it 14-0. Second quarter, Rolla got on the board at 5:27 when Lyle, their quarterback, Brock Lyle, went in from 1 yard out to make it 14-7. We had a game there, but then West Plains scored before the half when Heston Miller scored on a 3-yard run to make it 21-7. Only scored in the second half, 11:47 to go in the fourth. Miller sprinted down the right sideline 65 yards, and that's your final score, 28-7. 4-0 start for West Plains, and they win this game, which is a conference game. And next week, if you're going to come to one football game this season, I would suggest you come next Friday night to McDonald's Field at Zizzer Stadium. It'll be probably the best game, potentially, of the season. Camdenton 4-0, West Plains 4-0, and West Plains would love to keep that good streak going against the Lakers and trying to win at home this next Friday night. But until then, we're looking forward to softball tomorrow over on the Fox 96.9 as the first game of the history of MSU West Plains Grizzlies softball is played. That'll be on the Fox 96.9. For Jim Lambert here at Lions Memorial Stadium and in the studio, Nate Hudson, I'm Harlan Hutchison. Final again, Zizzers 4-0 with a 28-7 win over the Rolla Bulldogs as we say goodnight from Lions Memorial Stadium in Rolla,